Welcome to Badminton Unlimited, coming to you from the city of Bangkok. In the next 30 minutes, we've got you covered with every upset and triumph from the TOYOTA Thailand Open. Carolina Marin opens up about the loss of her father.
My dad was the person that traveled with me around Spain when I was younger.
And the players reveal how they killed time while being stuck in their rooms.
Makan, mandi, sholat, udah, gitu aja.
An elite field rolled into the second week of the Asian leg for the TOYOTA Thailand Open. Here's a wrap-up of some notable results from the first two rounds. In men's singles, Samir Verma pulled off an improbable victory over 8th seed Li Zijia, bouncing back from 6-17 down in the second game to win in 3 games.
Mentally, it was tough for me in the second game after losing first game because of so much lead in the first game. So I was thinking how to win this game, and it's all happening in my mind.
Verma's compatriot Pranoy HS caused another upset, eliminating 6th seed Jonathan Christie in an inspired performance. The world number 28 had to recover from 1 game down and saved 3 match points.
I was just playing my game. I was just trying to change a couple of things towards the end of the game because he was very comfortable into the net, and probably I changed a couple of points post 18 all, 19 all. I think that kind of worked.
For the second consecutive week, men's doubles 5th seeds Fajar Alfian and Mohammad Rian Arianto made an early exit, following their second round Yonex Thailand Open loss. Indonesia's mixed doubles second seeds were also dumped out by the inspired French combination of Tom Jiquel and Delphine Delroux.
I think it's a surprise for everyone except us maybe, because we already beat them last year. So we knew that we can win if we play a good level all the match.
Round 2 saw the departure of another 2 men's singles seeds. Fatigue caught up with last week's runner-up Ng Ka Long Angus as he succumbed to Wang Su Wei in 46 minutes. While 5th seed Anthony Sinisuka Ginting was forced into submission, facing the onslaught of attack from 2019 Hong Kong Open champion Lee Cheuk Yu.
The stroke attacking from Lee Cheuk Yu is better than me. Every time he tried to smash or try to attack me, he got many points from it. So yeah, that's all.
Over in mixed doubles, Korea's Ko Sung Hyun and Yom Hae Won built on the momentum of a come-from-behind opening game win to dispatch 8th seeds Tang Chun Man and Su Ying Sweat. Bangkok's Badminton Bonanza is well underway, and while the safe return of elite badminton has been the centerpiece, another highlight was the mandatory 14-day quarantine for all involved. We find out how badminton's best coped with the enforced isolation in their hotel rooms.
I don't really know what I've been doing, to be honest.
Yang pasti jenuh, bosan ya di dalam kamar terus, nggak boleh keluar kamar gitu kan.
Netflix. Yes. Only Netflix.
You've watched some bad shows, to be fair.
I've watched some crazy, but I've done. To be fair, I'm quite into like cryptocurrency.
Actually, now I'm watching White Lines. Do you know about that?
Mission Impossible. my favorite film.
Movie, or you just Facebook, Instagram. So every time you see the screen, long time you will like blank.
The first couple of days I was just so jet lagged that I've just been sleeping in the room.
Speaking with my family, reading books, you know, whatever I do in my spare time at home, which I haven't had much of since we have become parents at home.
There is NFL and NBA on TV. That's so good because in French it's like 2 a.m. so it's not possible to watch. So other morning it's NFL or NBA.
Alright, so we're about to do a little in-room workout. We've moved the beds.
It's fun staying with him and doing some training in room and sharing some things, and we are watching films together.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think I can't say no.
Nggak ngapa-ngapain. Di kamar aja tiduran, makan, mandi, sholat. Udah, gitu aja.
It's fine for me because I always stay in a room. I think everyone should be enjoy it because maybe should be a long time.
The quarterfinal stage of the TOYOTA Thailand Open continued to deliver plenty of thrills and spills on court. 2016 Olympic silver medalist Chunpeng Soon Go Liu Ying failed to convert 3 match points against Satwik Sairaj Rankireddy Ashwini Ponnappa as the Indians fought back from a game down to level the match 18-21, 24-22. In the decider, Go once again struggled with her back injury as the Malaysian challenge withered away in the latter stages of the game. Rankireddy and Ponnappa came away 22-20 victors to book their place in the semi-final.
I think in second set and third set a bit like lost focus. Yeah, maybe because first set and until the second set we still leading. So and last I think just give the simple point the focus already dropped.
Our main strength is attack. So if we keep on attacking, we'll get points. So they are under pressure. So we can see that second game we are down and still we keep on fighting. So yeah, we pulled it off in the second game. It was crucial, and third game we are pretty confident in the end as well. So we never messed up. We had our chances. So pretty happy to be on winning side.
Because I had my back injury since last week, it's slowly getting better. But today match is really tough. So it's a bit struggle on court. Yeah.
Meanwhile, there was double celebration for Rankireddy as he and doubles partner Chirag Shetty made it back-to-back semi-finals at the TOYOTA Thailand Open after seeing off Malaysia's Ong Yu Sin and Teo Ee Yi. The Indian duo who'd won the tournament in 2019 fought off some nervous moments, especially in the second game to secure victory 21-18, 24-22.
The first time pretty happy. Playing both men doubles and mixed doubles, like very excited to be tomorrow match.
Anders Antonsen survived an epic challenge from India's Samir Verma to book his place in the Final Four and banish memories of the first round exit at the Yonex Thailand Open. After taking the opening game, Antonsen withstood a fight back from Verma in the second and was neck and neck in the decider before saving a match point to edge past his opponent 21-13, 19-21, 22-20.
I feel I was in and out of the game plan and my focus all the time, so I think that was the struggle to keep the game plan throughout the whole match.
35-year-old Hans Christian Solberg Vittinghus reached his first Super 1000 semi-final in nearly 5 years, defeating Hong Kong's Lee Cheuk-yu in 3 hard-fought games. The Dane emerged triumphant in a battle of wills 20-22, 21-12, 21-9 in an hour and 17 minutes, the longest match of the day.
I think today I played some of the best defense I've played throughout my career. I think Lee is a tremendous attacking player. His net game is so tight, and when he finds his rhythm, his matches are unbelievable. I'm really happy and I'm really proud, and I'm really looking forward to one more chance tomorrow.
In the popcorn match of the round, world champion Brasala V. Sindhu's campaign was brought to a complete halt by home favourite Ratchanok Intanon. The Indian 6th seed was left playing catch-up throughout the match as Intanon reigned supreme 21-13, 21-9 in just 38 minutes. The Thai fourth seed reached her first Super 1000 semi-final since the China Open 2017.
For today, it's the best performance if compared with the part of the match, something like that. And I know she it will be attack player, and sometimes I also try to control her game and try to defend everything, even if it's hard shatter, something like that. And I just try to make her feel that today I have a good performance, something like that. And I think she a bit nervous and not in her performance.
In women's doubles, Korea's Kim So-young, Kong Hee-young exacted sweet revenge on 7th-seeded Jongkopan Kiteharakul Rawinda Prajongjai in a rematch of the Yonex Thailand Open semi-final, which went the Thai duo's way. The fourth seeds took their chances and made no mistakes to secure the 21-17, 21-13 win in 50 minutes. Our review of the Toyota Thailand Open continues after this short break. Plus, Carolina Marin emerges stronger from a very difficult period.
Actually, I wasn't good at that moment, so it was okay because I could reach the final.
Welcome back to Badminton Unlimited, and I'll look back at the Toyota Thailand Open, with the semi-finals featuring the usual suspects and a few surprises. In men's doubles, Mohammad Hassan and Hendra Setiawan were in control from the get-go, but sixth seeds Li Yang and Wang Chi-lin relied on their speed and fighting spirit to turn the tables on the second seeds.
Mereka lebih tenaganya ya, powernya mereka lebih kuat, lebih segar daripada kita sih, yang lebih menonjol itu dari segi power.
The Chinese Taipei duo take on Aaron Chia and So Wo Yik next, after the Malaysians made light work of Satwik Sairaj, Ranki Reddy and Chirag Shetty, winning in 35 minutes.
I think both of us, our gameplay is almost the same, and it's finding attacking play in first three shots, and we do well today in the first game. We start well.
In his second match of the day, Ranki Reddy paired up with Ashwini Ponnappa to take on title favourites Dechapol Purvaranukro and Sapsari Tiratanachai. Despite an inconsistent performance, the Thais still managed to squeeze out a 3-game victory. Meanwhile, So Seung Jae and Che Yu Jung weathered a second-game charge from Hu Pang Ron and Chia Yi Si to book a place in their first Super 1000 final.
오늘 상대는 처음 하는 상대여가지고 걱정 많이 했는데 그래도 들어가기 전에 영상 보면서 분석을 좀 하고 들어갔던 게 오늘 경기력에 좀 도움이 됐던 것 같아요.
3 Danes were through to the men's singles last four. The first match was a one-sided affair that saw Hans Christian Solberg Vittinghus demolish a mentally and physically fatigued Anders Antonsen.
I totally lost hope and just found myself being frustrated all the time and couldn't really find any solutions. Also a little bit tired from yesterday, so yeah.
At the age of 35, and it's been 4 years since I've been in this position, so yeah. I just hope I can change my flight. I have a flight ticket home tonight, so.
Vittinghus plays the red-hot Victor Axelsen next. The fourth seed closing out a tight first game 21-19 against Chiu Tien Chen, then pulling ahead from 14-all in the second to reach his third consecutive Super 1000 final. Women's doubles third seeds Lee So-hee and Shung Seung Chan learnt from their loss to Gracia Polly and Apriana Rahayu from the previous week to defeat the Indonesians.
일단 저번 샷 같은 경우에는 저희가 졌을 때는 저희가 자체적인 미스가 너무 많아서 저희가 좀 게임 어렵게 가고
좀 졌던 경기인 것 같은데 오늘은 그래도 랠리를 저번보다 좀 많이 가져가 가려고 하고 실수를 최대한 줄이려고 하다 보니까 경기를 이길 수 있었던 것 같아요.
Kim So-young and Kong Hee-young joined their compatriots in the final as they registered a third consecutive win over Malaysia's Chow Mie Kwan and Lee Meng-yan in a comfortable 39-minute victory.
We are under pressure, and then on the second set we unable to control the windy situation. It's many unforced errors from us. That's the main reason that we lost today.
The women's singles featured a stellar lineup. In their 28th meeting, Ratchanok Intanon was firmly in control for a game and a half before a run of 9 points by Tai Tzu Ying leveled the match. The number one seed staged another comeback in the decider, saving 4 match points to win 23-21.
第三局的时候，就是自己也是先从一开始就要比较有耐心去跟他打，因为我觉得比较多拍的时候，可能自己比较有机会。
She like to think like not think anything. She just push and play her shot with 100%. But for me, I careful more. Like I don't want to make it unforced error or something, and the quality is not so good.
In a rematch of last week's semi-final, Carolina Marin had all the answers against the tenacious An Soo-young. The Korean launched a late comeback in both games, but Marin was quick to snuff out any challenge.
저번에보다는 좀 더 자신 있게 했는데 생각보다 이제 제가 찬스로 올라갈 수 있는 점수에서 그때 실수가 많이 나와가지고.
Without dropping a game, Carolina Marin was 1 win from bagging a second title. Her triumph last week at the Yonex Thailand Open was not a standout in her glittering career, but on a personal level, it was a huge victory given the struggles she had gone through the past few months.
One of the key for these 3 tournaments is just try to enjoy. As everyone knows, last year was really hard for me personally.
2020 had been a painful and punishing year for Marin. Her father met with an accident in February, and 5 months later, Gonzalo Marin Perez succumbed to his injuries.
3 days after my dad's accident, I was playing in Barcelona Master just because it was a tournament in Spain. I know all the Spanish spectators just wanted to watch me play in Barcelona. I gave my best. It wasn't enough because I couldn't win. Then we had this pandemic, and I also had my dad at the hospital every day. So of course it was really tough for my mind just to keep focusing my practice. My dad was the person that traveled with me around Spain when I was younger, because my mom was with my grandmother at home, so she has to take care of my grandmother. But my dad was the one who traveled with me around Spain. He's not here at the moment, but I know from upstairs, of course, he's supporting me every time, and I could feel it. So this is something that I just have in my heart and inside me.
Less than 3 months after losing her father, the Olympic champion picked herself up and returned to competition at the Denisa Denmark Open.
Actually, I wasn't good at that moment, so it was okay because I could reach the final. But inside with myself, I know that I was not good. All my energy was in the last past months, and but okay, well, I could reach the final. It wasn't enough because Okuhara won. Actually, it doesn't mean a lot to me because, as I say, I was not in a good mindset. After that, I just took 1 week break. I was with my family just to have this support because I really need it. And then it was around 2 months for prepare this tour. And I mean, I was ready mentally again. So yeah, now I feel better than before, for sure.
It all boiled down to this: the Toyota Thailand Open final, 10 contenders vying for 5 trophies and the chance to be called champions. And 4 of the 5 winners were repeat champions, casting aside any doubt of them being the best in their disciplines. Chinese Taipei's Li Yang and Wang Qilin flexed their muscles on court to overpower Malaysians Aaron Chia So Woyik 21-13, 21-18 in 36 minutes to secure back-to-back titles.
I think really incredible and amazing for me and Liang, because we get the 2 titles in Super 1000 in 2 weeks.
We've been pressured by them from the first game. They are the strength are more than us, so we are quite hard to find the attacking play in the first game. That's why, and then second set, I think we are more aggressive, but unfortunately they play really well today.
Malaysia and Indonesia player always the skill is better than us, so we don't fight with them with skill. We use our power, always power. Because what I have is muscle. Yeah.
I think we have a speed and some skill like the net shot and the little one. Yeah, just little net shot and the push. So we need to do something to like push and smash and power. Yes, power, but not many power for me. So I do a skill that he power.
And we shout to give them pressure, let them scared. Yeah.
Carolina Marin dominated the women's singles discipline once more, remarkably winning a 2nd straight Super 1000 title without dropping a game. The Spaniard also defeated world number 1 Tai Tzu Ying for a 2nd successive final, 21-19, 21-17, to close the gap on their head-to-head record to 8-9 and make it a rivalry to relish.
My expectation for today, it was just try to keep going, keep pushing her on court, keep the rally going on, don't make easy mistake. I know she's more tired than me because she played a long match yesterday against Rachanov. So if she wanted to play a long rally, of course, I was prepared for that, and yeah, this is one of the key for the game. So.
因为知道他的速度很快吧，所以我希望自己可以先去跟上他的速度。但是，他真的造成了很多的压迫，因为他的攻击比较凶。
Victor Axelsen also did not drop a game en route to winning the men's singles crown. The 4th seed controlled the match against Hans Christian Solberg Vittinghus from the start and proved unstoppable, dispatching his opponent 21-11, 21-7 in 40 minutes to become the first singles player to win the Super 1000 Slam. All 3 Super 1000 tournaments in a year.
I feel really happy to have won back-to-back titles here in Thailand. This is big achievement for me. I haven't played for a long time, but to come back here and win 2 tournaments in a row is an extraordinary achievement for me, so I'm really happy and proud of myself.
It was really difficult. I think Victor played at a very high pace and he was controlling the conditions really well. I felt under a lot of pressure all the time, and yeah, that gave me a lot of trouble controlling the drift, keeping the mistakes away from my game.
Dechapol Puravaranukroh and Sapsari Tiratanachai gave host Thailand plenty to cheer about as they secured a 2nd title inside 2 weeks. The top seed saved a game point before seeing off Koreans Seo Seung-jae and Chae Yu-jung in straight games 21-16, 22-20.
ค่ะก็รู้สึกดีใจค่ะที่วันนี้ทำได้ตามแผนแล้วก็สำเร็จในวันนี้
또 아쉽게 패배를 맛본 상태여서 좀 더 노력할 필요성이 있다고 한 번 더 느꼈습니다.
The only discipline to deliver a different result was women's doubles. In an all-Korean clash, Kim So-young, Kong Hee-young overcame Lee So-hee, Chin Seung-chan 21-18, 21-19 in a tense final to clinch their first ever Super 1000 victory.
그냥 오래 뛰자고 생각하고 했는데 그냥 실수 없이 그냥 넘겨주다 보니까 이길 수 있었던 것 같아요. 그리고 좀 뭔가 희용이가 그 DF 강약 조절을 뭔가 좀 잘해서 저 앞에서 좋은 볼이 찬스 볼이 나지 않았나 그렇게 생각하고 있어요.
네, 마찬가지로 또 이제 너무 잘 아는 상대이다 보니까 좀 이제 장단점이 좀 잘 파악이 되어 있는 상태인데 저희가 이제 거기서 좀 잘 이제 그 플레이에 대해서 준비도 잘 안 됐고 좀 어렵게 끌고 가지 않았나 싶어요.
So this brings to an end 2 weeks of Super 1000 competitions of the Asian leg. Next week, we'll bring you the highlights from the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals, which feature the best 8 players and pairs of the delayed 2020 season. For all the results and news from the season finale, please visit BWFWorldTourFinals.com. Goodbye for now, and don't forget to catch us again next week. Take care.